Hi guys, and welcome to my channel. So today I thought I would do a video about underrated products or products you may have never heard of before that I swear by. And these are products that I have used for years with the exception of one of them. So let's just get started. Now before we get into makeup, I just wanted to talk about two hair products that I love. And I have never been a hair product girl. I have straight hair. And it's very thick, but before these products, I did not use a daily hair product. And now I'm addicted to these two, and they are both by L'Oreal. One of my friends actually told me about them, so I figured I'd give them a try. And the first one is Blow Dry Quick Dry Primer by L'Oreal. This is in their new collection. They came out with this a couple months ago, maybe last year, and it is supposed to cut dry time in your hair and provide a heat protectant. So I don't normally blow dry my hair. I before just let it air dry, and my hair would take hours to dry. And with this, it is just a dry oil. I don't even notice it. It does not make my hair feel oily at all or look oily or greasy. I just do a quick spritz when it's wet and I'm right out of the shower, and then it cuts my dry time significantly, whether I'm air drying it or if most of the time I will spray this and the other product and then run the blow dryer through my hair for maybe 3 minutes and then be on my way, and my hair is almost dry, which is a blessing. So the second product is the L'Oreal Sleek It Iron Straight Heat Spray. And this one is supposed to say 3-day sleek protection. So it's supposed to make your hair straight. Again, I already have straight hair, but it is, for some reason, it doesn't claim to do this, but I find that it cuts down my frizz. Although I do not have a ton, this really makes all of my hair straight, and just, I'm telling you, after spraying these two products, I don't even really need to use a brush. I can kind of comb it with my fingers and be on my way, which is amazing from straight out of the shower. I don't brush my hair in there either. So this again is with the same line, and both of these products also, I know it doesn't matter, but they smell amazing. So the primer oil smells almost like cotton candy or pink sugar perfume, if you've ever smelled that before. And this one just has a fresh scent as well. So I like them because they make my hair smell good, but also because they do incredible things for your hair. So I highly recommend these. At Target, I believe they're $3.99, and you can generally find a deal on them. So I mean, they only came out maybe last year, and I've used several bottles of both of them. So big thumbs up for those. Now, moving on to makeup, I want to talk about a foundation that I never hear anything about, but I absolutely love. And I've used this again for years. It is the Revlon Color Stay Whipped Cream Makeup. Now, as you can see, my jar is almost gone, but it is a mousse-like texture, and it says 24-hour foundation. Obviously, it doesn't really stay for 24 hours, but I can tell you that if I use a primer, apply this to my face, and then go about my day as normal, it is still on and looking fresh when I come home from work. So definitely many hours can work into the night if you go out, or if you're going to do a dinner, maybe you work at night. It'll stay on the whole day. 24 hours, probably not. But also, I like that it provides a semi-matte cover. It's not completely matte, so it still looks like skin, which is what I really like. But this is my go-to makeup, even over high-end, when I know that I'm going to be photographed. It just gives your face a really natural look, but full coverage. This is a full coverage foundation. So I love it for those reasons, and there's no flashback. I don't think there's any SPF in this. Yes, there isn't. I'm colored 220 nude, and it matches my skin tone pretty well. It's a little bit too dark sometimes, but generally I basically just wear this for occasions, and if I do that, then I already have self-tanner on. And this one does not work well with a beauty blender. I will tell you that. It works way better with a brush. So, Color Stay Whipped, the cream foundation, you gotta give it a try. And it's not too expensive either. The next one I want to talk about before we get into lips, because I have a lot of lips, is the Wet n Wild Idle Eyes Cream Shadow Pencil. And this is in the color Pixie. And I have used this for years. When I first started getting into makeup, This was the first thing that I used. There you go, so you can see it. Because I didn't want to, like, I didn't know how to apply eyeshadow. And it comes in a stick, which is nice. It's very creamy. It blends out nicely on your lid. I use it either as a base if I'm going to do like a shimmer shadow for the day. It makes a nice base because it's a metallic champagne. It's a little bit brighter. It also works for the inner corners, highlighting the brow bone. Really anything you want like a nice eye highlight for. I wouldn't suggest it on your cheeks, but I have bought maybe 8 of these and I always go through them. It's also a nice thing to pop in your purse if you are worried about touch-ups for the day, because you will have something where you can kind of brighten your eyes and make it look more awake, you know, dabbing it in the inner corners, maybe redoing your eyeshadow for the day. So it's a nice thing to pop in your purse, and it's nice because it's inexpensive and everyday eye looks. And the next thing I want to talk about is Almay's liquid liner in the color black. I think it also comes in a black brown, but I've only ever used the black. And this eyeliner is amazing, and I've never heard anybody talk about it. I don't think Almay gets that much love as a brand in general. It comes with a tip like this, so pretty standard. It's felt. It's a stiff felt one though, so it doesn't bend too much, and that is how black the color is. It is the blackest eyeliner I have ever used. It is sometimes darker than mascaras, you know, when you get like a questionably black mascara. It is amazing. It's very easy to use because of that tip. I find it easy to make a cat eye with this. It's beginner friendly. It's very, I don't want to say watery because it won't like sink into your creases or anything, but it's not super waterproof, so it's very easy to clean up if you make a mistake, which is what I also like about it. Again, it's Almay liquid liner, and I have used this for years. It's one of my favorite eyeliners. I've tried so many eyeliners at this point, and I always go back to this. I always have one on hand. Okay, the next product I want to talk about is my favorite lipstick of all time, and that is Maybelline's Siren in Scarlet lipstick. This is a matte lipstick, and it is a bright, bright, bright red. It's not very orangey, although it kind of looks like that. It is beautiful and almost looks a little pinky. It is completely matte. It's not a demi matte. It does not dry your lips out at all if you've ever tried this particular formula. And it is a dupe for the Ruby Woo MAC lipstick. I have worn this many times and people have asked me if I'm wearing the Ruby Woo, as it has sort of a cult following. And nope, it's just Maybelline. It's really inexpensive. You can find it at your local drugstore, and this is not only my favorite lipstick, but also I get the most compliments when I wear this lipstick. So I highly recommend it, and you've probably never heard of it before, so don't shell out the big bucks for a MAC lipstick. Save some money, get yourself the Maybelline, because I'm telling you, it is way more comfortable to wear. Okay, so the next lippy we're talking about is the Moisturizing Lipstick by e.l.f., and this is in the color Marsala Blush. I love this color because it's sort of, for me, I have a very dark natural lip color, and I know for a lot of people like that, it's hard for us to find more subtle, I don't want to call this a nude, but more subtle lipsticks because they don't look right personally for me. I don't look good with a nude lipstick, and this is subtle and it's super moisturizing. It says it's moisture rich, but it really is. I have very dry skin and dry lips, and this works nicely for me. It's almost matte. It's not quite matte, and it's kind of like a My Lips but better shade for me, and I think it looks very flattering on other skin tones as well. Regardless of your lips, I would give it a try. It's only a couple of dollars. I found it at CVS, but I think you can also order it online from e.l.f. Again, only a couple bucks and feels really comfortable on the lips, and is a really interesting shade that is kind of trendy right now and also just beautiful for everyday wear when you don't really want to worry about your lipstick. The next thing I want to talk about is totally like obscure. Liquid lips have been a big thing recently, but I actually picked this up probably about 4 years ago. It's Wet n Wild, and it is their Mega Last liquid lipstick. And this is in the color Read My Mind. I mean, this is an incredible, incredible red color. It is very, very long lasting. It'll last through food or anything unless you have something sort of oily. It's not super drying. I do have a ColourPop liquid lip, and I find that more drying than this one. This is much more comfortable for me to wear, but I also know that my ColourPop shade is one of the more dry ones. So I'm not going to say that it doesn't make your lips dry. It's a liquid lipstick, of course it does, but it is not one of those excruciatingly drying formulas. I have tried this one as well as a pink one, and I like those two, but other than that, in this line, most of them are shimmery, and these were the only two matte ones I could find. I love this shade because it has a very, very vibrant quality to it that stays on your lips, so it's very eye-catching. Again, if you don't want to wear a ton of makeup, you just want to do like eyeliner, mascara, and look very put together, you can pop this on and it makes you look amazing, and you never have to touch up your lipstick, so it's great. The only thing I will say is do not layer it. Like all liquid lipsticks, do not layer that. It will kind of get clumpy. The next lip that we are going to talk about, and the last lip, is one I was actually sent in Birchbox, but I've already ordered the full size and it's coming in my box this month, is Model Co. Lip Lacquer in the color Morocco. And again, this is only the sample size for now, but this color is amazing. It is kind of like that e.l.f. color in where it's a kind of bricky, a light nude brick color, if that makes sense. But this is a really great formula, and I saw some negative reviews on Birchbox, and I'm not sure if it is the creme brulee color, because a lot of people that got the creme brulee said that the formula was very sticky and they didn't like it. I do not find this a sticky lip gloss. I really enjoy it, and I think it's only $24 for the full size. This color Morocco would look great on everyone. Again, it's one of those colors that if you don't want to do a nude lip but you want something subtle, this is what I pop on. I have been loving this. This is my favorite thing that Birchbox has ever sent me. So I would say check it out if you have the time. If you have a Birchbox subscription, you might really like it. And the last thing is I don't know if this is my favorite product of all time. It might be. And it is simply a mascara, but I don't know why. I have never heard anybody on YouTube talk about this mascara. It is Maybelline Lash Stiletto in Blackest Black. I don't know if you remember the commercials where it looked like this was a high heel. The wand is so average. It doesn't make sense as to why this mascara is so amazing. But if you have already kind of long lashes and you just want something that's not going to clump up and define every lash, you need to get this mascara. It's maybe $7 or $8 at Target. It is very, very black. It almost has a lacquer type quality. It's kind of, it doesn't dry completely matte like a lot of mascaras do. It almost has a little bit of shine in it, but I don't want to say that and scare you off. It's just, it's very black, but it looks a little bit less matte, which makes it look more realistic, I think, because your lashes are kind of shiny anyway. So that's a bad word to use. Just pick this up and thank me later. And the other thing that I really like about it is it works really well for bottom lashes, and the wand is really long, which is why I think it gets to all your lashes, because if you're on the corner trying to get all of them, sometimes your mascara wand won't go all the way in. This basically gets my entire strip of lashes in one swipe. So I love this mascara. I wish more people would talk about it because I think it is a great find, and I think it's better than many, many high-end mascaras. It is definitely worth your purchase and worth your time. Check it out, Maybelline Lash Stiletto. Alrighty, so that's everything for today. I hope that you enjoyed these drugstore products and maybe you'll give them a chance next time you go to your local drugstore. And let me know in the comments below if you have any underrated products that you swear by. Like this video if you enjoyed the content. Please subscribe or comment below with any video requests. I hope you enjoyed my video, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye!